Guys, I'm back with another video. I appreciate the support on the last one. Shout out to Tig for watching it on stream. That was huge. Shout out to the positivity. Shout out to the negativity. I appreciate it all. Today I'm going to be talking about the last chance qualifier. I'm going to be just talking about what I've noticed. So a lot of people were confused in the video of what I was covering. I cover what I think is a good play, a bad play, things that need to change, and just overall what I noticed. There was no like format to just random games. There's not, it's not just like random games I'm watching. It's just what I think is a good play or bad play at the time. So I'm going to be talking about some good plays and some bad plays from the last chance qualifier. A lot of it was just standard because, they haven't got any practice. But in this first clip, I'm going to be talking about DIGNITAS against ESPORTS here. I've never been so mad in my life because you see Mug has 3 smokes, and then we go over to, I think it's a Biznag who has 9 smokes. So just, 12 smokes. We have 12 smokes. And watch this. So the fact that they're not throwing more with 12 smokes combined is, first of all, mind-blowing. And then look at this smoke trail. Why do you even want to throw... What? Why did you even throw 2 smokes if you're just going to get picked off? You didn't even cover your cross. You're just out in the open. Get in the fucking smoke. What are we doing? I've never been so mad watching a final ending here because it's just like and then now they want to throw all the smokes. What was the point of that? Like, there was an opportunity, actually. I know it probably was slim, but like there was a chance that they could have won this game if they even at least tried to maybe throw some smoke trails, maybe throw the smokes at Dignitas. They just didn't do any of that. So in the next clip with the TSM fight that everybody, was crazy, I'm going to show you how they'd use their smokes, perfect. And, Dignitas ends up winning this game. This Intercheck pissed me off with that, I'm going to be honest. So we see TSM, we know Liberate's up top, and we see Dodge here. So TSM decides to throw smokes at Liberate and at Dodge effectively enough to funnel them into each other, and they end up cleaning the fight. So they use their smokes in a sense like offensively. They knew that. So like, look, Dodge threw them top right. Like, they left that left side. You see how they left that left side open? Because they knew that if they were to wide peek it, they would get immediately just gunned, right? They would immediately get gunned. They would see them. So they were like, no, we're going to force them right up in to Liberate. And then I feel like Liberate could have made a play here too. I feel like Liberate took way too long, but at the same time, there's no harm, it's a shame because they were going to get funneled into a team either way, right? They would have had to take a fight regardless, but TSM comes on top, and I just want to show, their first win. So happy for the guys to qualify. I show their second win a little bit later. I just want to, it's a short little clip, but I just wanted to mention like good util use and bad util use. And this is, I'm going to talk about the infamous, Dignitas just absolutely... Look at this. They're just hunting Lamp a lot, like, right? And then I'm going to show the drive-by. But I want to talk about... The reason why I'm showing this is because, Dodge ends up winning this. But the fact that this format allows this and the fact that people think this is fun to watch, it's not fun to watch. I'm sorry. I don't like seeing a team's chances to qualify get absolutely squandered because they get hot dropped onto. That's not fun. That's not cool. And granted, that is the smart play to do. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. If I'm in that situation, I'm doing it as well. Now you see here Dodge crashes Shaq, and they end up holding it for the rest of the game. But the fact that the format almost like promotes that behavior is not cool. And I don't know how people can just sit back and be like, yeah, we want to see this, and like, the corp see like, yeah, these rules are fine. Like, but I really want to talk about this play here. 22 gets 2 knocks and is not moving. Where are you? Move! Move! They're still not going. He's like, let me just scout. Balkan, what are you doing? What are you scouting? You have 2 knocks. Go! The fact that the smokes didn't come sooner, and that's kind of what I was talking about in the last video with when Tig was gassing, because I was right. Dude, make a fucking play. You are a pro player. You got 2 knocks, and you're just sitting there like, I don't know what to do. No, go! Sorry, I'm just really passionate. I'm passionate about esports, guys. This is what I do. The energy comes out. And they end up getting wiped here because they took so long. The fact that they took so long where TSM could get both reses is actually, if we're gonna be honest, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that they took this long and then they got smoked. I didn't even know what I was watching because I was so disappointed. Like, huh? And then Dodge, like, shout out Dodge. It's unfortunate they didn't qualify. But, man, for them to just the overcoming all the odds to end up winning this game was incredible. Vegas, shout out Vegas. You absolutely, you're unreal. Like, you're an absolute stud. Like, probably player of the last chance qualifier, like MVP. Look at the God Molly, boom, they're dead. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to harp on the format, but that's too prevalent of an issue. And then 22 again. There were multiple chances where 22 low key could have had like 3 wins, like, and they just hesitant, not moving, not trying to fight, and that's why it's just very unfortunate to see, and that's why there's bottom tier teams and there's top tier teams, right? They know they have to take the fight, they take the fight. Moving on, we're going to just talk about this. I don't even understand what happened here. Shout out to 300 for qualifying, getting the kills that you needed to get to. I saw you guys bridge camp. That was great. But 303 could have had this win, and he just randomly decides to drive the buggy just out in the open and just gets absolutely just smoked. I'm really only bringing up this play because this is another, like how I broke down the Liberate TSM fight, the Intercheck fight I just did. Like, what is our thought process? And look at him, he just sends the buggy. Like, first of all, not even to behind like a ridge, a tree, just in front of 2 people. Like, you're not winning that. And they already got a knock. And then look, he's just like, what was the thought process? And then 300 ends up goes on to win this map. But it's just like, I don't know what happens. Maybe, honestly, is it when these lower tier teams, I'm going to pause this real quick and finish my thought process, but is it the lower tier teams just get very nervous when they're finally like 4 up in a final fight, like a 4-on-4 fight? Do they just get nervous? Let me know. Like I said, I'm not trying to be too hard on anybody in these videos, but like, I'm passionate and I see what I see and I dislike, and when I like something, I like it. And I'm going to be making Halo, Call of Duty videos, all types of stuff. But this is when you realize you need to team. This was actually really bad by Crochet and Versus, because yes, now I'm not going to play the ending because I understand that I think 300 lagged through a molly, accidentally killed his teammate, but because it lagged. But the fact, I'm going to really get pissed off. The fact that a Crochet and Versus realize that 300 are in this position here, right? They both know, they've seen it. 300 gets a knock. I'm going to play the clip. So we see this map. They know where they are. Mind you, this is the most mind-blowing part of it. Is 300 and, Versus and Crochet didn't even shoot at each other this entire clip. Like, until the final fight. Didn't even shoot at each other. So if you're not going to shoot at each other, why not team and kill 300 when you know they have 4? Like, before I play this clip, like, you knew where they were at and you allowed 300 to even have a potential chance at winning the game? It doesn't make any sense. You needed to team there and then eliminate it, because Versus gets a knock and Crochet get a knock and they still didn't push. This teams, man, it's really bad. That's really bad that they didn't even were aware of that scenario that could have happened, because they never even fought each other. But anyway, moving on. This is a scenario that they are aware of. TSM making moves. They know that SSG and Versus are fighting. They go, let's clean this up, and that's game. We clean this fight up, and that's game. And what do? They immediately pounce on it, and that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these teams are even hesitant at third party. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it's last chance qualifier. I get it, you had to get the win, so I'm not gonna be too hard. But I just wanted to show that, and then TSM really recognizes that, boom, right away. And they were fighting 22, and then Purdy gets a knock on a Balkan, and they take a little too long to rotate, but they rotate, gun them, get this win. This is their second win, and they end up just trolling the last, I think it was 2 more games after they just pretty much end up just chilling. They're like, bro, get me out of this lobby. I'm just trying to go eat something. You know what I mean? I'd be the same way. I got 2 wins. I'm out. I'll talk to you guys later. You know what I mean? This is how you know 22 wasn't even ready for any gunfights. Watch the way, is it RDS chows this? Chow means challenge. Look at this. He's got a molly in his hand. Bro, where are you going? What are you doing? Huh? Next, get out of the lobby. So I want to talk about this too. Versus Liberate. I'm sorry I have to harp on you guys. I'm so sorry that this is the second time I'm about to tear you guys up. in like 3 videos, but this was actually terrible by you guys. Another terrible play. Jason and Dash, they didn't even want to play, actually, for being honest. They were like, you know what? Let's just let Sharpshot just do everything here. Look, I don't know how Sharpshot got this immaculate 2-piece. Incredible. They just clean up a crochet. A crochet, it's a divot, by the way. It's a dip in the ground, man. You just throw it right in there, and you throw your molly right in there, and you would have got those kills. I don't know how much harder that could have been. I'm being honest. I don't mean to be too harsh, but like that situation where you know the map so well. So this is another issue. Rolf cleans up BSO and knows that, and Liberate knows they're on this ridge. And they should know, hold on, pause on this. They should have known that Versus, was a solo this whole entire time. Because they never challenge him. And when they do, they end up just single solo chowing him. Why would you solo chow? Double him, clean it up, heal up, push over the ridge, kill SSG. But no, they're just like, I'm really afraid of this solo here, Grappo. I don't know what he's doing. And Protege ends up getting knocked. But that's the issue. When Protege gets knocked, you should have known. Sorry, the clip lagged. Look, Grappo's just throwing nades. Dash and Jason are like, listen, I don't really feel like playing anymore, I guess. That's the only thing I can get from this clip. What is that? They never decided to peek him. So Protege goes down, and Dash, look, they should have. They know where you are. Make this play. And it's just one. Jason, what? Am I? Let me know if I'm wrong for this, because, like, first of all, why didn't they double? Like, why was it just Jason challenging him there? And then, it's just Space Station. Actually, not screw all that. Shout out to Space Station for ended up clutching up, putting on an immaculate win. I'm not going to harp on Liberate, but that's our top 4. Just little things. I hope these teams clean it up in the future. If they're ever competing again. Let me know if you guys want me to cover anything else. But just, it was hard to watch some of these fights, when you think they should be winning and they just don't do what you think they're going to do. But I appreciate all the support in these videos. Let me know if you guys want to keep going. I'm definitely going to start covering the EU videos. It's actually funny. I saw somebody say that I'm only covering NA videos, but it's actually not true. I used to only watch EU PUBG. I actually never really watch NA because I thought NA was just lower tier. I'm going to be honest. This is, for years, I was like, there's no NA teams that really are doing it. But it wasn't until PGIS where I was like, oh, NA's popping? Let's tune in. That's pretty much what happened. But I appreciate the support, guys. Let me know what you think of this video. Comment below. Subscribe, all that like bullshit. All right. Appreciate you guys.